Oh, I see y'all. Oh, I'm late, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm here. Let me see. Hey, let's see. Let's go down. Hey, Jay. I knew it was. Hey, Jay. Hey, Triple L. What you doing here? I ain't even been on YouTube. Hey, Pat. How you doing? Let me put y'all comments up here. Look, I'm new to it again. Stop that. Hey, Pat, girl. What you doing? Triple L. What's up? Oh my God, like your new avatar. Hey, Deja girl. How y'all doing? Look, I'm not gonna be slow on the comments today. Drina's here. Hey, Drina. Let's see. Pat's in the building. Deja, can I do this? Wait. Oh, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Hey, Sunflower Lady, how you doing? Pat, did I get to the bottom? Triple L. Woo, Drina's here. Okay, hey Tree. Well, I know you've been here before. But yeah, I ain't been on Jay's premieres lately. Y'all, I literally just ran through the door and was like, you gotta go live. So I'm here. I didn't forget. I was just out. Y'all know, I procrastinate. So I left late and then I came back late. You know, when you leave late, you come back late, you know? But she's here. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't gotten live in so long. I feel like, well, I haven't. When I was doing vlogging, I don't think I went live a day in December. And we at the end of January. This is my first live since November, I think. Is it? I don't know. But yeah, this is the book club, y'all. Well, okay, so I'm glad everybody's here. It's so good to see all of you. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, so the book club, this book, y'all. If y'all ain't see my other book clubs, go check it out, okay? For people gonna catch this in the playback, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming. You're great, you know? So this book, Jay was saying earlier, and I didn't even realize, but I've been reading this same book for like 2 months. Well, I started it like 2 months ago. I don't read it every day, guys. I don't listen to it. This is an audio book. I don't listen. This is a book. And I like to learn, study each chapter. You know what I'm saying? So it can be locked in. But it's a great book. If you guys haven't already, you should go get it. Whether on Audible or probably not for this video, but if you go look at the old videos that have Solved for Happy, you can see you can see in the description bar, there's links to Amazon where you can order it and Audible as well. Y'all need to get it. It's a great book. Thank you, Drina. I think somebody else said that. Thank you, Deja. I did read that. Guys, I'm horrible with comments. It's nothing new. You know? Let me see. You say you took a YouTube break. Yeah, I did too. I thought it was just me. I thought it was just me. I felt bad, but you should feel bad because you weren't here. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm so happy to see y'all. I already knew who was gonna show up. You already know my day ones. Okay, this is new. Hey, Sunflower Lady. Oh yeah, can you Latrice? I don't think she can drop her link. Latrice, yeah, she don't have a channel. She just said it. I love you too, Deja. Deja was checking on y'all. You almost made me tear up with that message, Deja. I was feeling really, and then I was like, somebody sent me a message, and then I was like, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know why. You need to create so we can go over there like how we be at Jay's channel. It'd be so much fun. I love to leave the house, So as y'all know, these book clubs, they can be lengthy. Okay, so if you feel like, thank you, Triple L. I'm so happy to see you. Baggy's in the building. Hey, Baggy. If you feel like you just want to pop out, and you can catch the playback, whatever you want to do. This is lengthy, and it goes deep. I was like, what time should I do this? But I think 5 is good. The sun is still shining. I know where Drina's at. It's a little earlier. Am I right? It's a little earlier over there, huh? I think. Where is it? Oh yeah, guys, we're on chapter 6. This book, if you haven't already, go take the other ones. Oh, I'm all over the place. So what I was gonna say is the book club, I'm not gonna do online anymore after this book. So this book is gonna take a minute, y'all. I'm only on chapter 6, and I think it's like 11 chapters. It's not that it's gonna take me that long to listen to it or read it. It's just that I really like to delve into each chapter. It's just like I take a lot from this book. It's like the Bible, but it's not. Don't If you have any religious people on here, don't come for me because it's not the Bible, but it is very helpful. Okay. If I was talking to my mom, she probably don't want to hear that. The Bible is the only book. But anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna just jump into it, guys. Feel free to do your thing over there, and if you want to come, you know how this go. Hold on, I'm acting like this is new. It's not. It's just a new me, new year, new me. Who said that? They was tired of hearing that. New year, new me. Y'all still feel like it's the new year? Do you still feel like excited about the year? Like I still do. I'm doing stuff. Y'all see my vision board? Shout out to Nina. She's not in here right now. I call her Nina. Some people call her Mo. Her YouTube name is Aspire Big, Inspire Bigger. I'm sure y'all know her. She be on IG, y'all. She be posting. But she did a vision board party that I attended what was this month? No, last month. It was last month. Of course, before the new year. But it was really fun. We had it in the Zoom meeting, and everybody was like sharing and talking. And y'all know I'm slick antisocial, so I was like turning off my camera and being shy and stuff. And everybody was like, "Where's she at?" And I'm like, "I'm here." But it was really nice. It was really good, and I'm so glad she pushed me to do it because I wouldn't have did it, y'all. I wouldn't have did it. I would have kept putting it off, but it's there, and I'm already marking stuff off. Okay. So I'm just saying that. Did y'all do one? Did you do a vision board? I know Deja did. Well, did you do a vision board? It was a vision board. What live was that? You did do a vision board. But yeah. If y'all didn't do one, it's really not too late. You don't even gotta do a board. You could just make a list. You just make a cute little list, I was showing everybody my planner. I didn't go get a new one yet, but I am going to, because this planner really helped me in the beginning of last year. I didn't end off excuse me, using it very much because it was like a lot. I didn't want to. But you know, the end of the year, y'all know how that thing ended. But here it go right here. This is my old planner. It said kindness is contagious. But they have a lot of these at Michael's. And I get a little discount. Little teacher discount, you know? But yeah, so I'm gonna get into it, guys. You guys are gonna love this, okay? So the title of this chapter, chapter 6, is, did I entitle this video chapter 6 or chapter 5? I don't remember pressing 6, but it's chapter 6. And it's called, Does Anybody Know What Time It Is? Okay? You know, Sunflower, what you say? I know that's right. You know what? Play a little soft music in the background. I'm not gonna play it because I don't have anything ready. But when you listen to me with the soft music and you vision boarding, you're gonna have a whole mood, you know? So get that going. And what'd you say, Deja? Me too. Like I have my moments, y'all. Yesterday I had a moment, and I know I'm getting a little sidetracked. This why the book club lives take so long. Because she goes back and forth, right? But that's the beauty of it all. You know what I'm saying? We just talking. But yeah, yesterday I had a whole moment where I was just not here for it. You hear me? Like I was on some, why am I here? What am I doing? You know, and I was like going back and forth and with myself, because I do that. I talk to myself like I'm talking to y'all right now, because technically I'm talking to myself in between comments. But yeah, I was like, this ain't it. I want to live. I want to live. I want to have fun. You know, I want to laugh. I want to enjoy my life. And yesterday, no, I'm not even gonna say the whole day because I spent the day with my nieces and my sister. Two of my sisters at two separate times with two sets of my nieces, right? But yeah, it was a good time. I had a good time. Then the end of the night, you know how it is. The end of the night, you just like, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? Who are you? You know that who are you question? Who am I? It was a lot, you know? The live that I did. Yes, yes. Plan. You know what? That's the word I was trying to look for, planner, because it was more so, I saw you more so like planning, like doing the planner thing. But yeah, you definitely did it. I was there. I enjoyed that. I had a lot to do that day, so I couldn't really focus, but I remember it. Okay, so here. Okay, so chapter 6 is, does anybody know what time it is? Okay. Now I started jotting this down all over the place. And when I listen to this book, y'all, it's so funny because I get real like, hey Moto, how you doing? You just called me out on this. And I was like, you know, I gotta go live. You feel like it's a new you also, Pat? That's what's up. You know, I feel like that. I feel like I died. I feel like the old me was left in 2020. She's not that much different. You know, she's the same, but she's just a little bit more at peace, a little bit more, you know. I try not to reflect too much because you get stuck there, you know, but I'm reflective. Thank you, Triple L. So I jumped around. So, like I said, the title is, Does Anybody Know What Time It Is? So the first question that it poses is, what is time itself? What is time technically? Is time real? Is like time a real thing, you know? Or is it an illusion? And he says time is an illusion, y'all. It's an illusion. Do you can you understand that before I even explain it? Because when he said that, I was like, what? We not really here? It's not really 521? Lies. It's 521 over here. But no, he said it's an illusion. So I said, tell me more. So he said the speed at which you move affects your experience of time, right? And really, it's not the speed. I wrote that. I don't know if that was his words or my words, but I understood what he was saying. When you ever hear the saying like time flies when you're having fun, or or the time just seems to slow down when you don't want to be somewhere, it doesn't change the clock, right? But you have that experience. Like it's just this is taking too long. If you're waiting in line somewhere you don't want to, or if you're like, you know, it seems reflective of your experience. It's just what I said. So he said time fails the test of permanence because it's never the same. That's what he means by permanence. It doesn't feel the same. Every day doesn't feel the same based on what you go through, right? So it's difficult. It's different for everyone. Slows down and it speeds up based on experience. I just said that. Okay. So he gave a great example, guys. And he was saying, have you ever thought about looking at time through like an animal's eyes, right? He used a cat, and I thought that's why I'm reading this book, because y'all know I was a cat in my past life. Not the life 2020 before 2020, but the one before that. I was a whole cat, right? So when he said this, I was like, I remember that. I remember when I was a cat. I'm just kidding. But I remember, I don't remember because I'm not, y'all know. But he said through a cat's eyes, they don't, human beings, right, Drina? Human beings are very smart. So what did we create? We created the clock. We created based on the sun and the movement in the sky and all that, and we created this thing called time, right? But time is fleeting. Time is just time. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not something you can break down. We did it. We managed to do it because we too smart for our own good. But when you exist, you are, time is just going. I don't know how else to say it. He said it great, and I got it. When I seen Baggy, I got excited. I got to click on her comment. I'm sorry. So if you were a cat, you meowed and pooped, and I sure did. I still have it. I asked. I can't go into that. I will inbox you on IG, and I'll let you know how I still have my very first little box. But yeah, yeah. So he was saying, in a cat's eyes, like just suppose he didn't use this example, but I'm just going to throw this out there. Um, a cat, a stray cat. I was specifically a stray cat. I was a black stray cat. I'm just reminiscing. But yeah, like if a cat goes to a dumpster and finds a good dumpster with food in it, it's a good day. That moment is something to relish in. And as they leave there and they're getting chased by somebody to get out of the trash can or whatever, it's like your experiences reflect time. So I said that. I'm not gonna keep saying that over and over, right? So no other life form counts on days, hours, months, and responds to a clock other than human beings, right? Okay, so he said, be the master, and I'm just jumping around. Be the master of the task instead of the slave to the clock. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't heard what he said. Supercharged acid. How you doing? Okay, so is it Brian? Because every time I think somebody's Brian, they're not. But I think you're Brian. Are you Brian? Confirm it for me. Please let this be true so I can just feel great that I remembered. I don't think it is, though. I think you said that last time, and I said, is it Brian? Thank you, Triple L. Hopefully it's Brian. He said, be the master of the task instead of the slave to the clock. Now, I know Drina in here. I got it right. Hey Brian, how you doing? Long time no see. Where you been? What happened to your thumbnail? What happened to your avatar? Where you been? Um, So y'all heard that. I'm gonna read it one more time. Like, be the master of the task instead of the slave of the clock. Turn down that TV. Listen to Kiki Walker. Um, right? So what he's saying is focus on being better at what you're doing. Focus on what you're doing, not how long it takes, not deadlines, not like of course we need deadlines, and I'm gonna go into that later, but focus on the task at hand and don't be a slave to the clock. I just love that. I put that in bold, okay? Okay, I gotta jump. And this is not a short chapter, but I think I tried to make it short because I didn't want to keep y'all here all day. But I'm not gonna get off as soon as I'm done, you know. Okay, Juna. So he talks about living in the moment. Okay. Live in the moment. Shout out to Jay. I was talking to him about this earlier. And it offers the ability to live in an eternal paradise if you live in the moment. Y'all understand this chapter, and I know I'm not going to break it down as well as he did. Your existence is timeless because if we didn't go by clocks, there would be no deadlines, there would be no cutoff. You would just have to live in the moment and get the most out of it because you wouldn't know when that moment would be up, or this moment, or this moment. You see, moments are fleeting, or this moment. So you have to take it all in moment by moment, you know? It's kind of impossible. It's kind of impossible, but I mean, I just really enjoyed this chapter, y'all. I'm sorry. I really did. Um, Wait. Okay, so yeah, he said it's timelessness. Thoughts of past and future. Listen, y'all. Listen, okay? Do a hair tuck so you can hear me. Thoughts of past and future is living in your thoughts, not in reality. Y'all, I know it's like I'm being dramatic. Some people tell me I'm dramatic, but y'all didn't hear me. He said he said thinking of the past and thinking of the future is not living. It's living in your thoughts. I'm telling y'all. Like this book, I love it. I do. I understand that, and that's why I decided to take the way I live. Point blank, period. Okay? Point. She's giving you a blank, and then she ends it with a period. Period. Right, Pat? You do. Because we get caught up in this life, y'all. And don't ever think I'm up here just teaching y'all because I don't have all the answers. I'm reading a book and he's teaching me and I'm sharing it, right? Um, but this ain't it. Y'all hear me say it in every vlog, and I don't know if I'm saying it right. I've had the privilege of being raised by somebody who had a whole blood flow of like ethics. He gave no, and he didn't actually say it to me, but I'm very observant. So I watched my father and I completely understood that from a young age. And yes, it's benefited me, not in a lot of situations, because you have to give some. But yeah, you are in control. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're like in traffic, you got to get to work. And we're talking about time because I'm talking about time because this chapter's about time. You got to get to work and you're late. He used this example in another chapter, I think. But running late and you get up at the same time every day. You know what time it's going to take you to get to work. It's how you choose to allow that commute to go. You know what I'm saying? We can rush it, but it's gonna take the same amount of time. We could be like, dang, we could be on the horn, sitting up like this, like they won't move, you know. But it's gonna be the same outcome. You get what I'm saying? Don't let the clock stress you. It's a clock. It's not real. It's an illusion, according to Mo. Um, let go of the past in order to truly live. Pat, you said it. You know, You said it. It's just very true. And shout out to Jay. He's in here. Um, yeah, you cannot focus on the past. It's already done. It's done. What I just said a minute ago is gone. I mean, catch the playback if you're not here. You know what I mean? Continue to watch. But it's gone. Moments are fleeting. So we can't live in the past. We have to live in the moment. You know? Hey, Chandra. How you slipping there and I ain't see you? Hey, Chandra. Jay's here. What you said the game made me. What game? It's a game on? I would have known. I wouldn't have went live right now. You feel me, Chandra? Yes, I am. Jay knows. I am. I'm trying to be happy. Y'all see that vision board? I don't even want to move this because this computer is propped up real nice. Like, you see what the top vision board says? I say, don't it say happy? Don't it say happy up there at the top? That's what she's talking. Period. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, come on, Jay. I knew you was gonna come in. Um, and I need to you wrote that short concept back into the is that the book you were telling me about? Or is that what is that? Well, Sean, what you left? NFC championship. Oh, this is a huge game. Nobody I think you did. I don't beat this. Anyway, I don't care if you're going live. I'm live. I'm just kidding. I don't care what you have going on. It's over here. So you will get your ass. And I'm done with that. I'm sorry. Like where was I? So yeah, you know, what's the AFC? Let me hit you one so I can get all this information. So what was I saying? So moment. I don't think I was there though. I think I was here. If you are not here, you are in your head. And that's a waste of friggin' time. Thinking about the past, thinking about the future is a waste of time. The future, you got to think about it. You got to plan. But how can you dwell on something that hasn't happened yet? Plan it, be done with it, let things take its course. We're not going to sit here and go, I hope this works out. Support me. Teeth chatter and all that. You don't need to do all that. You did your part. Shush. You did what you had to do. Let it take its course. He gave an example of the butterfly effect. Does anybody know what the butterfly effect is? I wanted to do further research on it, but I didn't do it. And I think what he was talking about was that things. I'm mad I didn't do it. I don't want to just talk out my ass. But he was saying that certain things affect other things. There's no one thing without considering something else, right? So he was saying that I could, God forbid, I don't need these problems, but if I caught cancer, right? That's not something that's in my control, right? And who knows what events took place to us not assist me, but that ended up in me getting cancer. You don't know. So therefore you can't pinpoint it. Therefore you can't blame anything. Therefore you cannot be hard on yourself about what you can't control. You know what I mean? You can't be he said it's a waste, not time. Not time is a waste, not wasting time. He's saying what a waste for your life to focus on time instead of focusing on living in the moment. So you try to confuse me. But you can't. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yes, small change affects large change, and vice versa. And you don't know if um something that you don't know when things are affecting the future. Something could affect me 5 years from now that I'm doing today, right? And it may not even be my doing. It may be somebody else's doing that's going to intercept with my life. Therefore, you just don't have control over it. I don't know if that's the same chapter, why it's here. Because that's not what he was talking about in this chapter. Oh, he was saying if you are in your head, what a waste. He's just saying make real memories, guys. Make real memories. This book has a lot of concepts. I don't think maybe I'm jumping chapter, but this he's talking about time. He's saying if you're not in your if you're not here, you're in your head. If you're not watching me right now and studying me, you're not here. You get what I'm saying? That makes sense. I think it's simple. I'm trying to overthink it. It's really, you know, baggy, you know, right. And when you get rich, share the wealth, which is the movie. So actual, yeah. So I need to research it. When he didn't go into it, he just mentioned it, and I jotted it down and was like, I really need to research it because I've heard it before. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? You said it's really your fault. Yeah. I mean, who know? Yes, but you just never know. You just never know what's what. You love that movie, The Butterfly. I gotta watch it tonight. I want to watch it. I am. Guys, I can go back to work. 2 days is not enough. It really isn't. Okay, so where was I at? Okay, now keep it moving. Um, you say you don't need. I wrote you don't need thoughts to be aware of the present. You don't need. He made us do an exercise. He was saying like close your eyes, open them. What do you see? Describe it. I mean, close your eyes and describe what you saw, so that you can really try to focus on the now or something like that. I did it, but I was distracted. But I got what he was trying to say. Sometimes when says do certain exercises, um, they really work. I was like, what is he talking about? He talking to Michelle. I was like, Jay's losing it. But yeah, so the present is simple. He said it's just simple. It seems like it's not a hard concept, but he was just like I said earlier, if I'm talking about what's going on right now, I'm looking at myself because I can't see you guys. I'm looking at your comments and I'm in the moment. I think it's self-explanatory, you know. That's it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna overdo it. Um, remove time, past and future. Stay in a peaceful place, the present. If you want to be happy, live in the present. And I understood what he said because he elaborated, of course, and he was saying that the present hasn't done anything to you. In this moment, um, I know a question you guys are asking. I think he answered it. So when I get to the end, hopefully I can answer it. But right now, I'm not in pain. Nobody's bothering me. Nobody's doing anything. I'm here. Even if you guys weren't here, I'm here. So this is happiness. And that goes back to other chapters. Happiness doesn't mean skipping in a meadow of flowers. Happiness is being existing and being content. So even if you're happy, it doesn't always mean that you're just laughing out loud and just like I'm having the greatest time in the world. It means that you are okay. You know, you're okay. You're at peace. Doesn't necessarily mean you're just not tormented, you know? So if you focus on right now, you won't be tormented about anything, about deadlines in the future or memories from the past. Don't let time use you. You use time. I'm just kidding. I don't know. He said there are, okay, so let me not jump around. There are two kinds of time. He said, Dream say, okay. Thank you, Drita. I'll be trying because I'm learning from it. I really am. I knew this book was going to be good because the person who referred it to me was like pretty cool. And I was like, she got it. I want it, you know? But I was like, dang, this book is weird though, because it's not weird, but you start to develop one of the concepts in here. Like when you read it and you're really trying to take it in, you want to do it. So in doing it, sometimes it's some shit you don't want to do, y'all. It's like it's hard. These concepts are hard because we are not taught this. Life doesn't teach us this. I've had a lot of things told to me by people, smart people. Are they that smart? Don't know, but smart people who are considered to be smart, and they gave me advice, and it's like it makes sense. But this book debunks all of that. It's just like that's not true. That's what this world. That's how you succeed in this world in the eyes of others. But it doesn't make you happy. A lot of the times we think that what would make people happy to see from us is what will make us happy. It's not true. You know? I'm saying. Um I'm just kidding. Right? Baggy's here. Love it. LJ Games. TTV. I remember you. You're the one who I asked was Brian, but the real Brian's in the building. Okay. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? Why would you not watch my videos? What's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. I think LJ Games is a kid, right? From what I remember. So I'm gonna stop cursing at this point. Thanks for joining. You know, I don't think I was cursing like I heard that, right? How are you, Baggy? You know? Um, uh-huh. I just did an overall book review. Yeah. And see, with this book, I want to do that because I just want to be done with it, but I can't. I can't. You know, I think I didn't watch it yet, but I did see that. Yes, I will. I'm definitely checking it out, Trina. So yeah. He said there's two kinds of times. There's clock time and then there's brain time. I'm finish that. Clock time is specific goal, right? That's what he was saying. We can't just neglect what we have to do. We got bills to pay. We got stuff to do. Hey, mama, ride your bike, girl. It's nighttime. You got school tomorrow. Beat it. No, I'm just kidding. Um, she done taught herself how to ride a bike in 2 days, y'all. She like me. I taught myself too. I was dedicated. Um, okay, so clock time is a specific goal. Um, right? Practical thoughts and actions, no layers, no emotions. Um, yeah, no layers, no emotions. I have a deadline. I have to get this paper in to school by this time. Of course, we have to do that. We're on Earth. We can't not look at the clock, right? We have to. Period. She loved that drink. um. Oh, on the port. I can't. So that's clock time, and then we have brain time. Brain time are thoughts that hop in, around, back and forth. You can compare brain time to like dreams. You know, dreaming, daydreaming, thinking about random stuff. Those are the brain. That's the brain time, right? Um. So he said, "What if He asked this question because I was thinking it. What if right now in this moment is not a happy moment? What if he's saying live in the moment, but you just got somebody just said, wait, am I right? Somebody just like you about to die. You only got 2 days to live or something. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna keep this moment forever. No, you're not. You're gonna be like, oh boy, you're gonna get mad. But that's what this book is for. It's for you to not go for every God. Why would you do this? It's for you to go. Okay, let me bring it back. Um, you're alive right now. Focus on the positive. And it sounds corny, guys, but I've been doing this lately. Of course, you're going to get in a mind space where you're going to be negative. I was feeling negative as freak last night. And it's like that movie, the movie, not Soul, not the new one, but the other kid movie with the emotions and the joy and the, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a good movie. Be more careful. Inside Out, that movie. If you're an adult and you haven't watched that, and your kids ain't watch it, watch it. It's a good movie. But they was. I told y'all he was young. I told you. I told y'all. Is it? Look, you be knowing shit. I don't even know. How do you know that? God, gotta look into this. Thank you for reminding me. Um, um, Inside Out. Yes. Thank you, Jay. Bring me back. You know how my brain. Um, so that movie, Joy kept trying to get sadness to just stop. Like sadness kept going. Ooh, sadness was so damn annoying in that movie. Wasn't she? She was just annoying. But so life is gonna make you go through things where you need to feel sad. You're going to feel sad. This book is not for you to be a robot and never feel sadness. Nobody's gonna want to be around you because you're gonna always say, "Oh, suck it up. Life is great." Nobody wants to be around that. You have to let your sadness out, right? You have to go through it. You don't go over it or suppress it. You go through it, right? So once you go through it, you're the way to cope. Once you have that negative thought, these are ways for you to come up out of it, right? So if a doctor tells you only have a month to live, of course you're not going to be like, you know what, life is still great immediately. You're gonna cry a little bit. You're gonna think about your kids. You're gonna think about what you're leaving. You're gonna think about life. You're gonna go through it, and then that goes back to Maslow's hierarchy of you know, and not Maslow's hierarchy. The you know what I'm trying to say. What's the guy? The acceptance, the anger. You know what I'm talking. So yeah, he's saying. So in the next thing you do is you live in the moment and say, well, I'm alive now. I can walk up out of this doctor's office right now and go to my family and hug them and tell them that I love them. Because if you guys know, if you know anybody who has died, I didn't know, but you can't talk to them no more, y'all. So take that opportunity not to dwell in what has not happened yet. He gave you a month. Use your month wisely, you know? Oh, use your month wisely, you know? Okay. Love you too, Drina. Thanks for coming. Um, yeah, use your month wisely and kind of live in the moment. That's your opportunity to go home and make love to your significant other like it's your last day, but you don't have a last day. Great thing is you can do it 30 more days. I'm just kidding now, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, really stay on top of it because your mind can wander and you can just become defeated very quickly. But you are in control, right, Deja? That's what you said, right? You are in control of your thoughts and how things turn out. And I know for a fact that baby daddy knew he had 30 days before he died. He would have lived them different, period. You know, that's not my name. I was gonna say that's my name, don't wear it out. But you're missing something. So I'm gonna let you try that again. Okay? Yeah, you know what I mean? So sounds like whatever. Nobody think about the good stuff, but it's a something that I practice doing with the little stuff, so that when big things arise, I'm not gonna say I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to use these tools. I can wait. I don't need tragedy, but when it does come, I am practicing. Okay, it's a mental game. Okay, so you're no different from everyone else. It goes back to a chapter that I wrote, that I read before and reviewed. There is no good and there is no bad. Is this I'll let it one more call. How you doing, Leo? I don't know what that means, but we'll see. um they're about to start acting up. Jay, you in here? Okay. Oh, you can't. Can you? I don't know. You're no different from everyone else. You're not special. And I think I said that before. And it's not to say like you ain't shit. I'm sorry, OJ. I'm just saying everybody goes through stuff. Do you know how many events, like right now, I'm not in danger. I'm not in pain. There's nothing wrong with me, but there's somebody out there who is suffering, right? Why is your situation more severe than their situation? Not to say you said it. Thank you, LJ. Come through with the correct spelling. Not to say that their situation is more, um, we're not comparing them. We're just saying that it's happening around the world, um, because that's life. Life is not something that you should try to take control of. You have no control over it. So in the moment, if somebody's telling you something bad, or you're going, what if it's something physical, like you're getting um, assaulted, and somebody's telling you just live in the moment? Of course, that's not, you can't. That's not for that. But I mean, like the moment after. That's what he's trying to say. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pick yourself back up. Nobody's gonna do it for you. It's not about what other people think. It's about what you think. It's not about what other people feel. It's about what you feel. Good and bad go hand in hand, and you just need to try to focus on the good. Tip, tip. I'm just kidding. Oh me goodness. But that's not good, because you will leave somebody pregnant. Mm-mm. They need a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, no one is different from everyone. Everything's going on in the world. There's tragedy going on in the world. The difference is we're not thinking about across the world. We're thinking about our situation. So you know what I'm saying? Like, just control your own thoughts. I think that just um, speaks to like getting over yourself. I don't know what that has to do with time, but I wrote that. Maybe I was just freestyling at that point. Let's see. Uh-huh, uh-huh. So he says the time go. Oh no. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, I could go into chapter 7, but I'm not. He said the time is now. Or I could. Y'all want me to go in chapter 7? I listened to a lot of it already. Um, um, you talking about Takis and hot sauce? My God, it's too hot. Come on. Yeah. So that was it. The time is now, and there's never gonna be any other time but now. I thought that was pretty profound when he said that. The time is now. You see that? What movie was it? Was it the movie with Justin Timberlake? That saying was somewhere. The time is now. But the time is now. That's what time it is. It's now. It's not the future. It's not the past. right now. I'm enjoying you right now. I'm trying to, as I'm reading this, trying to stay in the moment and not go, what the hell they gonna eat? I know what they're gonna eat because I cooked it, but my mind still goes there. You know, it won't let me focus sometimes. It's like focus. In the Inside Out movie, even though she was annoying, she was still the main character within the body. Yes, yes, is what kept her. Come on, you ever talk to somebody that you ever been really sad and you talk to somebody and they like, yeah, girl, but anyway, it'll be all right. And they try to get you, they try to make you just not talk. And I understand that's not them. Like, I'm not saying that to say that it's their fault, right? I'm just saying that they don't understand the importance of letting somebody go through it. Probably because they're not. They probably will understand it more if they were sad in that moment. But it's so important. That is so friggin' important, you know? You talking about that hot sauce and Takis? Okay. All right, Pat. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank you, Pat. I always enjoy you coming here. Thank you so much. Bye. I will see you later on your channel, on my channel, or whatever. I think that phrase is in a fighting type of movie. Probably. I never seen any of those. Makes sense. See, I had to turn that light down. It was too bright. Y'all was seeing too much of me. I don't. I like to be in the dark, y'all. I do. Not really, but yeah, but not. But, yeah, you know. You say I'm not living in the present. That's worrying about the future. Let me. Oh my gosh. You know, it's funny you say that. Think about that later. But yeah. Do y'all should I do chapter 7? That was chapter. I tried to keep y'all know I be up here for I can do one chapter in 4 hours. So I tried to write it down differently and I did. So I can do 7 though. 7 was pretty 7 was like a very short chapter. I'm going to say I'm gonna change the title so I can be up here with you guys. I don't want to leave yet. All right, chapter 7. The title of this chapter is Houston, we have a problem. And this is where he talks about the butterfly effect. See, I was getting everything mixed up. That's why it didn't make sense with time and the butterfly effect. Because butterfly effect was chapter 7. Okay, this is next chapter. I should have just focused on time when it comes to that. This whole book is just deep, guys. Bear with me, okay? So this is Houston. We have a problem. This is where he mentions the butterfly effect and people affecting everything and all that stuff. Right? How much control do we really have? So this is a chapter about control and relinquishing your control and letting go and letting, you know how religious people say, let go and let God. If you're not religious, you can still um, um, use this concept. You don't have to say let go, let God, but let go, let the universe, let go, let life, you know, let go, let life, let go, let life. I like that. I like saying that. What you saying? Yeah, gotta go through it. Period. So he said, how much control do we really have? Like, and don't get me started on this, guys. I have the personality where I attract controlling people. Any of y'all got that personality? Oh my God. It's the worst. People be getting on my nerves. They be like trying to put their thumb on me. And I'm like, stop. I know you thought I was like a fly or some shit, but I'm not. It's really not. Even if I know something sometimes, I'll be like, really? Because if I can see that you really want to teach this shit, I'll be like, go ahead, teach. And I'll be like, no, I never thought of it that way. I should stop doing that. Because these people be like, I'm really giving her whole life. And I'm like, really? I knew that already. But it gets exhausting to say, I knew that. I knew that already. Oh, I know that. Oh, I knew that too. That shit can be annoying. People don't want to hear, I knew that. Oh, did that last year. I mean, you could do that, but sometimes just let people talk. And the wrong people You get into the wrong people's hands and you let them teach you too much, Lord have mercy, you created a monster. Y'all ever experienced that? When they won't accept nothing out your mouth unless it's really? Tell me more. Who would have thunk? I hate that shit. I be like, can I have a brain now? I just gotta be, you know. Sorry. All you can do is hold their hand as they go through it. You know, you say you do what? I see. I'm reading the comments. So, um, oh my gosh. Yeah, keep them updated because I don't know. You know, but yeah, you ever them type of people? So it's like controlling people up. So there's two things that we have control over in this life, guys. Are you guys want to know? Do you want to know what it is? Okay. First thing that we have control over, because we don't run shit, but there is two things we do run. Ready? Ready? Can I get a hair tuck? Okay, Deja did it. Our actions and our attitude. And y'all know this. Y'all know this already. You can choose to be whatever you want. You can choose to respond to things however you want to. Some people say, I just blacked out and I saw black and it was like over from there. You didn't. Sometimes people do, I guess, if they have like a disorder or they're like chemically imbalanced or something, or they don't have no self control, like some of our mentally challenged. But if you're not mentally challenged and you can control yourself, you should do that. you should do that. You should not like do what you want. I know I always say I do what I want. I do what I want. But to a certain extent, I have to think about it. I can't just do what I want. So he said your actions and your attitude is two things that you can control, right? So he said when you realize that the outcome, you realize that the outcome is the outcome is out of your control. That's what I was saying. See, I mixed two chapters together. That's why I wasn't making sense the first one. Because I was like, my brain was mixing them together. But the outcome, when you realize the outcome is out of your control, that's when you have peace. Okay. Because and that doesn't say stop trying. That doesn't mean don't get up and don't go to work and don't do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That vision board that you made a list to check off, do it. But don't be so attached to the outcome because there's things that come in and they're called wrenching and they trip you up. And you gotta know how to deal with that. You gotta know how to be like, this ain't it. This is not it. I can't be getting mad over something that was out of my control. You know what I mean? Like last year, I remember I was doing YouTube. So many things happened last year, as you guys know. But personally, for me, I think my car had broke down. I had a car no longer in the middle of me going to work, and it was a lot. And I came home one day, my ceiling was all over my floor and my couch and shit. And I was like, "Excuse me." And then I came in another day, and it happened in the kitchen, plaster everywhere. And I was like, excuse me. And then I would come home every day and I would walk into my bedroom and I would walk into a pool. I could have did backstrokes in my bedroom, how flooded it was for like 3 months. Soggy. I couldn't even go in there. It was crazy. And it was just a lot of stuff. I was just like, what the crap? you know and I was on a mission. I was trying to do YouTube. I was trying to create my life over. I was trying to grieve, and then all these wrenches kept getting thrown in my way, and I was just really not here for it. But How did I deal with them? I kept pushing. I don't know if I actually dealt with it. I just kept going. But yeah, he's saying like the outcome is out of your control. That's a great comparison or whatever you call it, analogy. I don't know what you say. Of last year. We didn't know how the year was going to turn out in the beginning. And it turned out crazy. But we, look, I was going to say something, but I'd be very insensitive. So, but those are who are still here. You feel me? And you'll be all right. You were all right. We're in 2021 now, right? We're here. We made it, guys. We made it to 2021. And whatever we did last year, whatever it was that we had to do, we controlled our attitude. Like right now, y'all see me on my vlog, and I was like, I'm getting evicted, right? Still here. She's still here. So you can choose to panic through it or just logically be like, it's out of my control. I can only do what I can do. And the journey, make the journey smoother for you because the outcome is set. You did what you got to do, the outcome is set. Don't stress yourself, right? Deja, what you say, girl? It's annoying to me when people lie or make it soon so that's your attitude. Even when something is going on, they like to assume the next. Deja, I had a whole conversation about this today. And I was advised never to bring it to the internet because it's private, and I'm not going to do it. But I completely understand what you're talking about. I think as people, we need to kind of just be kind to each other. It's a hard concept, and no, we're not always going to hit the mark every time. No, we're not. We're not going to do it. People are going to get on our nerves, and we're going to say, "Oh, word," but you don't know why people do what they do. You cannot narrate why somebody's doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? Or it's just nobody's perfect. I know exactly what you're saying. They always assume the negative, right? I was in, where was I? Talking to somebody and they was like, you don't know how you come off. And I was like, what you saying? Bitch. I'm sorry. She does that sometimes. She was like, you don't know how you come off. And I was like, I don't know. You tell me because I was very curious. I'm always curious as to how people view me. Like you guys see me, but to actually be around me may be a different experience. Deja, when we meet, let me know how I do. Right, sunflower? You know, let me know how I do. I might just have to go take a dump right now. And you trying to talk to me, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. What? It was a movie that happened in, right? But you might just be like, leave. I might be like, go away. But it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with my bubble guts. And I'm not saying every time somebody's rude to you, they had to go to the bathroom. Okay? I'm just saying, it's not up to you to figure out why they was rude. You ain't do nothing to the person. Relax. It'll be all right. They're entitled. Every human being is entitled to have an emotion. It does get a little bit more hurtful if it's your spouse, right? Or if it's like a family member or some, but still, you don't have ownership over people. You are not a mind reader. You don't know everything, right? So just try to, even if your first mind was to be all defensive, come back with the second mind to be like, maybe it wasn't me. Maybe they wasn't being negative. Maybe they wasn't being rude. Let me stop making an ass out of you. And you feel me? Okay. We'll keep going. I don't even know if that was a part of this chat. This is gonna keep going. So you can control your actions and your attitude. That's the only thing you have control over. That's it. And I 100% agree with him. So he said that there's a Hindu concept of detachment, which I also wanted to research, but I didn't. But I will go back. He said, strive for your goals, knowing that the outcome is out of your control. I just said that. Um, committed acceptance. He was saying just what it means. Commit to acceptance. Commit to breathing and going, gotta accept that. Some things, like the world teaches you, don't accept that. Push through it. Sometimes, yeah, you can't accept everything because people are in charge of what they want you to accept sometimes. So you gotta know what's life and what's a messed up person trying to throw a wrench in your situation. You do gotta be keen and have discernment. But when it comes to life and just like things happening to you, whether in medical or, you know, just accept it. Commit to accepting things for the most part. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to push through and give a little pushback and be like, I don't accept that shit. But you know what I'm trying to say. So do the task, but release the need to control. That makes sense. Do the task, but release the need to control. I know somebody I want to tell this to right now. And when you do that, it doesn't take the chances away for success. It doesn't. You can't control your way into success. You probably can, but are you truly successful? Because it's a lie. You don't have to manipulate everything and do this and do that. It's like Cupid, getting Cupid to shoot your love. Why in the heck would you want to do that? This is dumb. I would never want that, you know? I'm just saying. Just saying. That was just a random Kiana example. Okay, the quality of your action should not vary. The quality of your actions should not vary, meaning you should do everything with good intent. You should do everything to your best ability. Anyway, you know, despite what is going on, you should just do that, right? The quality of your actions should not vary, nor should your attitude, right? So the quality, I feel like somebody was standing right there. Y'all see that? I feel like somebody said Kiana in my book. Turn down that TV, please. Mm, mm, Stay in my room. I feel like the people get that concept and take the same concept and use that within their own lives. It would make, yeah, it's very true because what I say, even when I start, I'm going to do the series Black is Feminine. Even with that, I want to do it so bad, right? There's things that I come across, and I made the announcement, and I feel like I got to do it because I made the announcement. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I'm conflicted because I strongly believe I don't never have to be reminded of this that you can't make nobody do nothing. It's really it's the down, it's not the downfall of me. It's not because it really puts things into perspective and helps me keep my peace. But you can't make nobody do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you do what Deja said, take this concept and put it within their own life. You put this concept in your own life, the world would be a better place because you can't control nobody but you. Don't sit there and try to tell somebody what they need to do and what you it would be. This doesn't matter. People gonna do what they want. So it's about self improvement. That's if you want to improve yourself. Everybody don't. It's just some people they gonna hate me. I am gonna do the Blackest Feminine, and y'all, my first story. I'm gonna cover something, and I don't mean no harm by it, but it was just placed in my lap, and they gonna hate me. They gonna be like, and I'm gonna be like, stay tuned for that, because it's gonna be people's faces, and I'm gonna have to talk about it. And I prayed about it. I did. But a lot of times when you're trying to explain something to somebody, you tell somebody this is what's happening. They go, well, is that true or is that in your head? This situation was laid on my lap with a visual. I have a visual video and audio of this bullshit that people keep trying to say does not exist. And the reason I feel so inspired or um, that I can use it because I was a part of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was there. I'm not commenting on something that didn't happen that I didn't experience. I was there. And a lot of times I believe God puts you in situations if you have something that you're very passionate about and you want to talk about it and everybody's always like, but is that really a thing? And then all of a sudden you go through it and you get it on tape. I gotta talk about it. And I don't, honestly, she's not in the business of getting people to like her. Bitch, I ain't know that. If you ain't noticed that about me, so I know I'm gonna be some pushback, but it's gonna happen. So stay tuned for that. Strive for goals, knowing that the outcome is out of your control. Don't have to make a big deal about everything unexpected, about every unexpected turn of events. So that's self-explanatory. When something happens, we don't always have to be like, no. Like, okay. And this is a tricky thing because when I read this part, I feel like even as Black women, right? If you're a Black woman and something happens to you, a lot of the time, the world, society, whether it's conscious or subconscious, they want you to just shut the right. Excuse my French. They want you to just suck it up and go, that happened to everybody. Like you know what I'm saying? You're not special. So I do struggle with going, no. Sometimes you have to say, this is not right. Did you see what happened? Right? Um, because when you do that, sometimes it contributes to somebody else's life, right? But what they're saying right here is don't make a big deal about every unexpected turn of events. What he's talking about is don't let everything that wrench throw you off so badly. That's what he's saying. You don't have to dwell there. If something happens where it just messes you up, whatever situation it is, you don't have to like stop everything and hone in on that and just be like, I don't know. I don't know who I am now. Relax. It's okay. It's like rolling with the punches. Don't they say that? Roll with the punches. You might have to derail and go back a different route, but it'll be okay. That stuff happens. It happens. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. Just gotta reroute. I think last year was a great example for a lot of things in this book, but you see that wrench that was thrown at everybody's life, you know, and we here in 2021. I don't even know what 2021 gonna look like. I'm still feeling optimistic, but y'all know. Who knows? So, and okay, so it says the quality of your okay, I read that. Oh, he said this quote. I thought it was a very nice quote. It's all going to be fine in the end. If it's not yet fine, then it's not the end. Don't you love that? It's all going to be fine in the end. And if it's not yet fine, then that means it's not the end. I love that shit. I need to put that shit on my body somewhere. Okay? You know, it's never you don't know where the end is. And so I'm going to go back to time because I just remember something with time that he gave an example of, and it was just really good. It was really good. He said, life isn't trying to defeat you. Life is not trying to defeat you. So when I had to pause it because I was like, look, I feel some kind of way. Because sometimes I do feel like life is trying to defeat me, especially because I'm Black. I mean, let's just be real. But I had to listen to what he was saying. That's not life, that's people. That's fucked up people trying to defeat you in this lifetime. And I had to distinguish the difference. You know? That's the difference. When people next door, they be doing a lot. You know? They be doing a lot. And they always arguing. Some lady out here got punched in her face, leaking all on the damn pavement. I said, what? And you know who punched in her face? You know who punched her in her face? It wasn't no woman. It was a whole big old Black man out here punching women in the face. Nobody came outside to help her. Nobody said, "Are you okay?" She just leaking. Three niggas in the car with him. They drive off. She just leaking. And you gonna tell me black women are not disrespected? Hmm. Anyway, um, this is a video. Somebody brought it to my attention. The guys in the liquor store. Two people brought it to my attention, and they jumped that girl and beat her face. And you mean to tell me black women ain't disrespected? I don't know. It's not a myth. It's not a myth. It's real. You know? Ain't nobody biting me in my face every goddamn day, but I'm just saying I get disrespected subtly. Just because it's subtle doesn't mean it's right. And I see other people getting disrespected. It's not my problem, but we are alike. If you see other cultures, if a woman in whatever country, I don't know if they do this there, that you in Saudi Arabia, and a person gets stoned because the woman didn't want to show, they supposed to cover their face or something. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they decide they take it off one day and they get stoned to death. Isn't it the responsibility of the other women to kind of like speak up for them, speak up for that woman? Or they just gonna stand by and let her get stoned? Because I always say it: if it's you, if it's somebody else today, it'll be you tomorrow. You know. So that whole argument about it's not your business, one black woman's problem is not all. I don't agree. I don't agree. Because if you do it to one, you're gonna come over here and try to do it to my ass, and hell no. You know, I refuse. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Okay, Jay. Um, yeah. So it said life isn't trying to defeat you. So that was the part that I distinguished. Life is not trying to defeat you. Okay, it's not life. People are here habitating this earth. People think that they're in control. So just like Deja said, if everybody doesn't take responsibility and work on their self, we affect this thing called life. But life is not here to defeat you. Life is the breath in your lungs. Life is the ability to feel and have emotions and love and be sad and live and be happy and have that's life. It's not here to defeat you. It's here to assist you in living, you know? So he says the game is yours. And you know, people say life is a game. If life is a game, the game is yours. You know? So we're not talking about the things that are in place to help keep us down. That's why I say, I think I said it in one of my recent uploads, but you are in control. And I have to tell myself this all the time. Like you cannot you cannot what am I trying to say? Expect anything from anybody else. It's just you have to control yourself. If you feel like something's wrong, fix it. If you feel like you're a good person, good on you. Like I don't know, but you can't. You know who's this? Hey, Gavala. It's the same book. Solve for Happy. How you doing? Where you been? Um, yeah, like you can't expect anybody to do anything. You know, that's why even on this channel sometimes, and I don't mean to get deep. This book is deep, and as I continue to read it, it makes me question things. You know, and I'm not gullible, guys. I'm not like you tell me something and I just believe it because you said it. You know what I mean? I'm not just reading this book and taking it for the gospel because this is what the gospel is now. I know people like that where they like this is the best book ever, and then they read another book that's like complete opposite, and then they believe this book. I'm not like that, right? I do believe this book because it's close to what I already just believe, you know? And I just turn that down, please. I feel like we're just in control of ourselves. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. This YouTube channel, there's so many ideas. You're writing a book. What's the name of this book? There's so many things and ideas that I have for this channel, and then I go, there's no point in talking. I don't want to do it. That's just how I feel. Like you can't make nobody do nothing. I'm not in the business of wasting my time and starting a ruckus and being like, oh my God, this is unfair. Because the world, a lot of the times, there's agendas. There's things that you can't control. There doesn't matter how outraged you are, they're still gonna push it. Even if you're just talking about media, they're still gonna push their agenda through media. It's up to you to find your own happiness and go, I choose not to watch TV. I choose to take myself out of this situation. Why are they crying like that in the apartment? These people are crazy. But yeah, it's like synchronicity is beautiful. The book is about life. I love that. You love that little car. You see how they're making all that ruckus? Who wants to say hey to the people? Say hey. He always say hey. Hi. They say hey back. Say something else. I'm just kidding. Look at his eyes. They bigger than mine. I used to think I had the biggest eyes. But see, when you a kid, you always got bigger eyes. They bigger and they wider. When I was a kid, I used to look crazy. I used to have some big old eyes. I used to get anything I wanted. No, I'm just kidding. That's how you try to do me, mommy. With them blinky blink blinks. But that's a nice title. Are you gonna when do you think that's gonna be done? I know it's a process. I'm just saying. Yeah, reading this book, not just this book, but in life, the older I get, I'm like, what's the point of talking? You know? And this is my first live this year. It's the 24th of January because I've been suffering from that. I've been like, what's the point? I need to focus on my happiness, you know? You said they never change. They don't, huh? Maybe it's the sagginess around my eyes. Maybe it's the dark circles and the I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I do. I can't recognize. It's my favorite body part on a person is their eyes. Okay, it sound like that thing. My computer doing weird stuff. Hmm. IDK. Well, that's it for the book, guys. I have no more on the book. I was chapter 6 and 7. Oh, so maybe I can explain this. So in the time chapter, chapter 6, he was saying he gave an example of. I gotta listen to this again. It's been a minute. Of being on a train. And basically, he consolidated like a lot of shit into this one train. And he was like, this one train is on one track, and this train stops every 75 minutes, or it has 75 more stops. And they were saying the passengers have the ability to stop the train, not stop the train. The passengers have the ability to speed up and get to stop 75 quicker, right? Hope I'm saying it. Get to stop 75 quicker if they just didn't want to go through it like regular speed. And then the lady, the conductor who was giving them the instructions or something, she got off the train and she was like, okay, maybe it's 75 years. She said maybe it's 75 minutes or maybe 75 years or stops or whatever it is. You have the ability to control it. And then he asked, if you had the ability to speed it up, would you? Right? Because I be having to get things in my head, right? But he said, "Would you?" And that was the question for the time chapter. Like, live in the moment. Don't speed it up. Like don't rush it because what's up there? You don't know when the end is. That's why she was like, it could be 75 minutes or years. I'm not sure. Like she hit him with that at the end. They like, what you mean you don't know? But that's the point. We don't know. Tomorrow is not promised. We try to humans have made clocks and times and months and day. I'm just sorry, y'all. I'm looking out the window. Um days and this time that we all go by, but what is time? Just like he said, the time is now. There is no time. Without clocks, without man-made clocks, we could have made time um, like they used to by where the sun was in the sky, right? But that's still man-made observation. Maybe I don't know how animal thinks. Maybe animals do the same thing. I don't know. But without our um, interpretation of time, time would be timeless, and the only time that will matter is right now, right? Did I say that right? I don't know. It's not even that late. It's dark outside. Like, look at this car showing off. They got the colors and the bells and the whistles, and they just loud. Nashani Wani, Nashawn, why do you got the TV so loud? I did. Why you got the TV so loud? To say hi to people in first. Hey, you can close those. You want to say some more? You can. You can take it over. She said no. Yeah, I'm gonna heat some more up. Y'all can go heat it up. Yeah, I cook already. I'm just on here now, guys. There's no more book club. So if you guys want to talk to me, you can. Or I can find something to talk about. What do you want to talk about? You know, YouTube been taking my subs lately. I could talk about that shit. Taking my subs. Sometimes they take my hours. It's like, why? Maybe it's that year thing, right? Jay, are you still in here? Is that what it is? Who's this? I don't even know what that is. I don't like when people text me because I be trying to, maybe I'm trying to avoid you. And then you text me something like, you text me something like, how's your day going? And how are the kids or something like, delete. Okay. Mm, tomorrow is a work day. Guys, they got us working full days now. We don't just work. Before it was gravy because we would stop working at like 10 o'clock. Now I have to work all the way to like 1, 2 o'clock. It really sucks. Oh, okay, I know who this is. Yeah, y'all talk to me. If I used to live here, who in here? Deja in here, who in here? Sunflower used to live here. Jay used to live here. Who in here? How far along are you on the book about? If Jay is in here, we can talk about Shameless now. You say you gotta go to work tomorrow night. Did you watch that show Shameless? It's on Netflix. Did you watch it? It's really good. I might have to do a review. Me and Jay might have to go live and talk about that because that's a good ass show. I've been binge watching it, but I got tired of binge watching. That's a lot of show. My God, 10 seasons, 11 seasons. Whew. I don't watch TV like that often. And I know after I watch this, I need a break. I need just a small break from TV because my God, that show's kind of stressful. You say you used to is the Shameless. It's really good. What season did you get up to? And what's the other one somebody put me on? I can't remember. I said I was gonna start watching Grey's Anatomy. I don't know why. Some people like that. Some two people referred me to Grey's Anatomy. What are y'all doing? Nashawn, don't hit her. And please don't make me start doing this on live because I don't feel like it. Tell that boy you cannot hit her. What's wrong with him? Yeah, Baggy, you still in here, girl? Baggy done came through. um, you know who's not in here? I'm feeling some type of way. Where are you, Diamond? Diamond. I don't even know what to say. I'm disappointed. I'm just kidding. I'm not disappointed, girl. If you're catching this on the playback, she is not disappointed. I love you so much. You know, um, yeah, YouTube. I don't know. It's like, you be feeling like that about YouTube, Deja. Like you be feeling like you get tired of it. I don't get tired of it. What is the word? I think my content. I think I'll be going to change my content. Hmm. It's pretty good. Um, you see what I'm doing right now? I almost forgot I was on live. I was about to go deep into my phone and just sit here and then look up in 5 minutes and be like, "Oh shit, I'm still on live." Gotta be aware. But that's why I always say, like, if people get around me in person, like sometimes I'll be like, "Ooh," especially if I'm around the kids. Kids make me hyper. So especially when I'm working, I'm like, "Oh my God, you guys ready for the ABCs? Let's go!" ABC when I'm working and stuff, right? But when I'm like by myself, I'm super duper quiet. Well, because I'm by myself. But I mean, when I'm with people, sometimes I get very um into myself, as you guys saw I was about to start doing. So yeah. And everybody always has a different experience around me that they do, whether if I'm online or I'm at work. Like me at home, they always have a different experience. I get really quiet. I get really like, what is life about anyway? I get real like, why are we here? You know, third season, it's pretty good. It's a little stressful. I like the fact I was watching it. Jay put me on, so I was like trying to watch it so I could still talk to him about it and stuff. But usually when I watch shows that take that long, the last time I did a show like that was Game of Thrones, and Game of Thrones is long. And I'm so glad that I started watching it when it was over because I like completion. Okay, and I don't want to watch some shit that I can't finish. You know, same thing with Shameless. The 11th season is out. I think I can get that on my Fire Stick, so that's great. Um, but yeah, I um I like to watch an episode or two a week, and it takes me forever to, and then I get into that mood. Like I'm feeling like, and then TV watching for me is an escape. So if I'm not watching nothing too depressing or like too depressing. I don't watch it. I like an escape. I like a storyline that has nothing to do with me. or you know, you said since the last time I talked to you, I decided to going to start back with two series that I originally did, which was the Dollar Tree. I remember that. I remember that. And all year long DIYs. That would be I would watch. Okay. Aw, you're welcome. I had input in that. I do love a good DIY. I ain't gonna lie. When I get on YouTube, I do find a DIY. She does. Because right now I haven't been doing it, but when I like especially when I first moved into this apartment, I was really DIYing it. Nothing in here is new. I thrift everything. Speaking of that, I'm starting a new business with I will share it with you guys. I'm gonna literally do it piece by piece, like unboxing of the equipment that I need to like everything I do. I'm gonna share with you guys. I'm waiting on a few packages. That's why I haven't done anything yet. But I could start uploading with what I have, you know. But oh, that's a good show. It's such a good show, right? I feel like I could watch it over again. I should. I only seen it like one time. Like I feel like there's so many shows. Like when we get old and we be like, like old and gray. Like we got a lot of good stuff to go back to, to be like, I remember this. So I'm gonna save it for when I'm old. Look, I'm planning for the future. I need to live in it now. I need to watch it now. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I that's a great show. First to the last, right? And how long did it take you? It took me so long because I didn't binge it. I was watching it as I pleased. And then I used to be heavy into The Walking Dead. That was like the last show that I would like. I, the Walking Dead for me, it's so crazy. Like that, I remember being into that show and it tied me to so many people in my past. That Walking Dead show, and like we would do anything to like not anything. We would do anything to catch that show on Sunday. Download stuff, try to find free apps. I always wanted to be a zombie, extra zombie in the thing. They shoot it here in Georgia, so I was always like, I want to find out where they film it because I want to do that. They used to have meet and greets at the Congress Center. I'd be like, I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Daryl was my favorite character. I wanted to go see him so bad, and I really just really wanted to. I loved that show. Now, I don't think it's still on the air. Like, I think it's something to do with quarantine. Like, they stopped it mid-season of the. I don't know if this is the last season. I don't know, but that's a good show. The Walking Dead, great show. I love that show. I forgot. I'm also another series, which is easy way to redecorate. Yeah, on a budget. It's so fun to do that. And so this year, what I'm doing, I'm becoming a minimalist. It's something that I've always wanted to do, but I just don't ever put effort into because like it's like a lot of work throwing away stuff. And like I said, guys, my life before 2020 is a blur. Y'all meeting the new me. She's new. She's trying to figure it out. I really am all over the place, but she's trying to figure it out. But I really don't need much. And this book is not, it's helping, but you know what I mean? Like everything about this book says fuck it. So I'm really I want to get rid of everything. I want to be free. Only what I already started, made my kids throw away a lot of their stuff. I donated and got rid of a lot of their stuff. They literally kept like maybe 12 outfits, 12 tops, 12 bottoms. I said throw out all your underwear, throw out your socks. How about new underwear, new socks? So even when they get their stuff dressed, it's not a whole task. You see all your clothes right here. Same thing with me. I threw away a lot of stuff. Kitchen, I threw away a lot of that stuff, gave some of it away. Toys they didn't use. My bedroom closet, went through all that. Went through all of my drawers. You got them junk drawers, did all that. I have a station here with my hair stuff. I start throwing away everything I don't need. So I'm like trying to clear out my life, clear out my mental. I'm not a hoarder at all. I will get rid of shit. Okay, and everything's digital now, so it's not like you have pictures, stuff like that. So I'm really enjoying it, cleansing my life. I really am. You still have to start. I'm gathering info, basically my IG page. I'm bulletproof. Okay, what's up? I would love to read it. I really would. Okay, yeah, I'm interested. I'm always interested in hearing people's theories and stuff. Sounds interesting. What you doing right now? You making perfume? But yeah, it's three y'all in here. Who in here? If you in here, say I, say me, she, or he, or they. You never know these days. I don't know. Overstanding your power and using it for benefit for yourself and others. There is a way. Is that a play on words? Like, why did you decide to say it that way? There is a way. Huh. And also, since you said that, I forget to tell you that I decided. Oh, what other series? Yeah, so let me. The cat's out the bag. I'm gonna become a part-time reseller on eBay, and a lot of the stuff that I'm clearing out of my house, um, is some of the stuff I'm gonna start with to sell. Mostly clothing items that I have. Sometimes I'll spend money on clothes. I don't really spend a lot of money on clothes, but if I have in the past, they just sit in my closet. Why not resell it? But I think I do good. I bought my laser printer. What do you call it? Label printer. I call it laser. And I'm ordering my poly balers and my stickers and my bags. And I gotta go to the post office and pick up my order. And this is gonna be a good time. Okay, it really is. That's gonna be me showing people today. I love it. Cause I don't know what my house. Y'all see my apartment. Just go back to the other videos, you will see it. But I have this sheet up. This is what I use for my students because they're not allowed to see your home because it's like not professional and kids are supposed to look at you like a robotic teacher, I guess, not a human being with feelings and a life. So you gotta like do it in front of a white wall. But I love sitting over here because during the daytime, my windows, I have three windows here and one here. So I like to sit by the window and I can't get that natural light anywhere else. So it would just be easier if I go against a white wall somewhere in my house, but I like it here. So I just say the sheet up, you know? Yeah. Who in here? Justin, I know Deja in here. I know Gavala in here. Who else is in here? It's probably Jay. He said he got his phone charged, but so he probably still got me running. Who else? Sunflower Girl, you're still in here? Mm. Work, 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 work. That's pretty. Alicia. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, that's a great idea. YouTube got so many YouTubers on here doing so many different things. It makes you think. Like that also proves what I was saying with the book is so many people on this earth. Get over yourself. Not you, Deja. I was just saying. Puts things into perspective. It really does. Yeah, I wanted to do something fun this weekend. I didn't do it. When I say fun, I don't mean like necessarily going out, but I kind of just wanted to be like around some good people. I do always enjoy going live. Y'all already know. Sometimes it does get a little bit draining. I'm not drained right now though. Sometimes when I I'm in relaxation mode. Can y'all tell? At nighttime, y'all, she turned. I'm telling y'all, she's a whole mysterious being. I just get real like if I had a music soundtrack, I know what it would sound like. You know, that's how I get right there. And I get like, like it's vibe. That's how I get. Thank you, Deja. Thank you. Yes. That's what she's trying to do. I think it's gonna be a no-brainer. I follow so many people in the community on YouTube who are eBay resellers, and it doesn't take a lot of effort. It doesn't take a lot, and it's easy to start getting some sort of part-time income. And then I do hair. Uh, um, she's a hustler, and I work, and I have the YouTube. Oh, sorry, y'all. I can't see that. Thank you, Deja, for your comment. That was annoying me. You know how you just have money and you stick it in your. It was sticking me. I was out. My washing machine broke. So I had to go to the laundromat today. And even when the washing machine broke, y'all, I was like, "Ugh, whatever. That's that wrench. It's always a wrench. And I've learned, and I don't know if this is a good thing. I'm kind of numb to it all. Unless it's like something major, I'd be like, whatever. Get the clothes, pack them up. Let's go to the car. Because I feel like it's always something. And I'm not going to be a slave to always something. There's always going to be something. Always. You know. But yeah, I probably stay here for another 10 minutes, guys. That'll be 2 hours. Yeah, YouTube playing with me. I'll be taking my subs. I'll be taking my everything. I haven't pulled my violin down in a minute. I'm gonna pull it down, see if it's like really. I just read your comment. Yeah, sometimes like if it buffers or you pause it, it will stop and it will keep playing like you didn't stop, but you're late. The delay. You know? I'm just gonna plug this. I just feel like it right now. A way is one way. Gotcha. So let me go back and read it. 'Cause I was like, is it a reason why he spelled it that way? Oh man, I went up really far. I can't find you, Gavala. I don't know. That A is bad. Mm-mm. E is not. Yeah, I need to. They copyrighted me last time. I said it was a radio playing. Are you kidding me? I take it as a compliment. I need a router. looking back there looking at me. You said it the same thing. You talking about the copyright thing? Jay, you say you a KV groupie. Thank you. I'm a J groupie. Yeah, I'm not playing it now because you're watching, so whatever. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. I was just wanting to strum it, y'all. I don't know why this. Hey, Visionary Queen, what you doing, girl? What you doing here? It's okay. People spell my name all kind of ways. They do it with one N, they do it with a Q, they say it all kind of ways too. And I'm like, didn't you get it by Kiana? It's Kiana. Some people call me Kiana. Jay calls me Kay. Some people call me Kiki. Some people call me Key. Some people call me Whitey. No, I'm just kidding. They don't call me that. They definitely call me Kiana. Y'all heard my goat. I didn't even say it at that time. You're welcome. Let me put my pinky up. I'm kidding. She kids. Stop. That Massa had us playing. Okay, you don't remember Fiddler? Okay, we was out here. We started this. You feel me? Massa didn't know shit. He was a dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go into that. I don't want to be offensive, or do I? I'm just kidding. Play it like that. Sit down, and I gotta get into it. You ever see people play the violin? They get all like, it's true. You have to like move and jerk it. You know. What other song was I playing? I miss work. I'm just trying to think of the song. Really, I don't know any of them. Oh, this is embarrassing. Don't be smirking at me. Doing the The ham bone. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Why don't I'm having a brain part. I don't really know any music. Mm, I'm thinking about classical music. I don't have the ear for. I'm not saying I don't have the ear. I do have good intonation, guys. I'm really. Have you guys ever heard me sing? I'm great. Um, I'm kidding. That's how you guys say that. 'Cause people be like, that is so conceited. She's not, but she is. Who gonna check me? But what is the I used to play radio music, but not lately. I haven't practiced it. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not like fat on it like that. Thank you, Angel. Well, I could play y'all that Christian music I wanted to play y'all, but I never did. I'm not playing y'all that though. What's a Christmas song? Oh, what song is this? Oh wait, how's it go? Wait, I gotta play. See, Jay, I'm not foul like that. I gotta practice that. I know what you're talking about. I love that song, but you're talking about the new one, right? Um, dun, 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 dun. Oh no, not that one. What theme song? You talking about the sad song? The one I say when you play the sad music when I was like trying to get my rich. Okay, now my brain is going everywhere. I was trying to play Game of Thrones, y'all. I know it. I need to know the. It's not that. I don't know. I just want to play. Which one is where we learn? It's ordinary. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oh no. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's talk about true love. Um, I'm having a brain fart right now. I think I'm in relaxation mode. And then too, like I can read music very well. I miss that. You know, you just miss like being in an orchestra is a beautiful thing. Could you imagine like sitting there? It's like being in a choir if you've ever been in a choir. People singing the different parts, they're coming in at different times. Y'all are harmonizing. But in an orchestra, it's like a full-on orchestra. You have the brass instruments in the back, and you're up there, and the conductor's like, and then you hold your thing up and like this, and you're ready to play. And he does this right here, and then he goes, and then he starts, and then everybody starts going, and you're conducting. Oh my, I miss it. I miss it so bad. It was so fun. Good times. I'm done with that. Not right now. It's fine. Did you guys hear me very well the whole time I was online? About to get off soon, guys. I'm gonna become a cat right now, and I'm gonna go around the house and I'm gonna prance how I do at nighttime. You know, let a few of my buddies in from the alley back there. And we're just gonna watch Shameless. Jay, I was telling them that we gotta do a live on Shameless. We gotta do it. It don't matter where we do it on your channel, it don't matter. Who else be watching Shameless? Michael watch Shameless? Who else that be the live chat crew be watching Shameless? What y'all making in there? Yeah. You know, they copyrighted me for that cat moving part in that vlog. I had to cut that bitch out. I knew it though. That little visual copyright. Oh yeah, butterfly effect. I, and I know I heard of that before. When he said it, I was like, I never knew what it was. But, I mean, the actual theory and whatever. But I would love to watch it. You know, with me, when I watch TV, I always say my mom when I was younger would be like, "Mommy, watch this. This is her good stuff," and she'd be like, "Yeah, okay." She get all situated. We all around her, like, "You ready? Okay." And then we press go, and that be that's me now. I go to sleep when the TV's on. I don't know. I'm an old lady. I'm a bag lady. No, I'm a cat lady. Cat lady. You oh bagging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you. Oh, you must hold on to. My phone's always about to die. One day, I'm not gonna be on here too much. Yeah, 2 hours. I said 2 hours. I would get off. I'm gonna get off, guys. So I know the goodbye song. So long. I'll just sing it. Farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now until we meet again. You're welcome. I said so long. Farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now. Because the time is now. Okay, you see how I brought that back? Until we meet again. The Sound of Music. That's the greatest movie of all time. What about The Sound of Music? You want to watch that? Um, that was a great movie. That was a great movie. I sleep when I watch that. How does the song go? Do a dear, a female dear, me, a name, I call myself. I'm going to run, so I need a bully friend. You know that movie? Love, I know to follow, so yeah, a drink of gin. I'm sorry. That will bring us back to. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do, a dear, a bee, yeah. Male deer. I'm just kidding. Get the water out. I told you to get that case of water out. I'm gonna pour that thing out. It's in there. So long, farewell. Oh, that was a different one, but they did do a farewell song in The Sound of Music. They did, huh? You said what? You used to sing in a choir. Alto is deep. Soprano is like regular. What's the high note? Is it where soprano high? Sopranos. Hmm. I never sung in a choir. I want to sing in a damn choir. Why I can't do it? I want to do it. You know, I want to sing. Why I can't do it? My niece, my little baby niece, she is 2 years old. She has great intonation. I can see anything. I could be like la 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 la, and she, la la la. I hit every note. It's not perfect because she got a baby voice, but it's the note. I know grown-ups who can't do it. I'm about to you the sound of music, right? All of them, the van traps. Is that what you call them? The van traps. My mom, she from London, so she put us on all that corny stuff. I love it though. Um, I'm just thinking of one song. Even I used to sing all of them. You are 16, going on 17. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You can't sing in the car. Oh my gosh. The Von Trap. Oh, I am sick. And Brigitte, Louisa, something. It's a good movie. And Gulp. Let me see. That was a great movie. It is a great movie. And I didn't even understand like why they was hiding when I was younger. I had to watch it when I was older a little bit. I was like, oh shit. Some goddamn Nazis. It gets dark so quickly. Mhm. That's what I've been missing in my life lately. That's it. Music. I've been watching goddamn Shameless and I forgot to turn the music on. My God, it's so simple. It can all be so simple. Music lifts me. It takes me high, like John Legend says. You know? Let's get lifted. Soprano is the high pitch. Alto is the medium. And okay. Thank you. You know? Thank you. So I think that I would sing for sure alto because I don't know how to go too high. And I definitely know baritone. Very white. There's no relation. And yeah. Yeah. So I'd be alto for sure. But that's what I have to listen to music. Music just lifts my mood. Music lifts my mood. It changes. I feel like I can it's a song. It's an LG song. I put on the end of my vlog one day. I found it. You know how you just be watching, you try to find a video and then no ad comes on. It was an LG ad for I can't remember shit in the moment. It was an LG Life's Good ad, the phone, the electronics, whatever you call it. And it had her and some other people in it singing. And it was like, life is good. I know what I'm talking about. It was on the end of my I don't know the words, but that's a good song to just be wasted in a commercial ad. I'm gonna play it, and they're probably gonna be like, "You need to cut that," and I'll cut it when the time comes. Hey, Shani Wani, go help Karaya. Y'all remember that from my vlog? Yeah, I'm excited. Go help Karaya. She's getting water. Go help Karaya. She's getting water. Y'all hear this song? Then I'm gonna get off of here, I promise. Smile and spring and tomorrow, babe. I said go help her. Go help her. This is a commercial. I forgot about these stickers. All right, I'm done. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get off of here because at this point, I'm just not even saying anything. I'm just looking at you guys. Okay, thank you so much for coming. I don't know if when I'm gonna go live again for the book club. I do need to set a schedule for myself, guys, but it's hard. It's hard, you know. But I'm thinking. I remember one time I had gotten into a groove when I was working every day. Like now, I'm not done working till like around 1 o'clock every day, 1, 2 o'clock. I feel like the state be like, no, they can't get paid for free, but why not? I used to work hard when I was in the building. But anywho, I think I'm going to start going live at some points during my work routine because I'd be sitting right here. Sometimes I have an hour where I'm not doing anything. So that might be when I do the Black is Feminine topics. So who knows? But thank you guys for coming. I love you guys. I really do. Thank you guys for staying. You're great. I see you later. And thank you, Deja. Always, you know. So have a good night. If you're still in here, Gavala, have a good night. Thank you for coming. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Smile is free and to